Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. Today, we are exploring the MCP-Kali-Server in Kali Linux, focusing entirely on how to utilize this powerful tool in an ethical way. If you have been looking for a way to supercharge your workflow, this package contains a lightweight API bridge that connects Model Context Protocol clients, such as Claude Desktop or 5IR, directly to an API server. This connection allows your AI models to execute commands right on your Linux terminal. Imagine the efficiency of allowing the MCP to run essential terminal commands like Nmap, NXC, or practically any other tool in your arsenal. It can also interact seamlessly with web applications using standard utilities like curl, wget, and Gobuster. The primary advantage here is the ability to perform AI-assisted penetration testing. Whether you are solving capture-the-flag web challenges in real time or looking for help in solving complex machines from platforms like Hack the Box or TryHackMe, this integration bridges the gap between AI advice and actual command execution. To give you an idea of the scope, this MCP is able to run terminal commands as well as interact with web applications using a massive variety of industry-standard tools. Out of the box, it seamlessly supports Derb, Enum4L, Gobuster, Hydra, John the Ripper, the Metasploit framework, Nikto, Nmap, SQLmap, and WP-Scan. As well as being able to execute these specific programs, it is fully capable of executing raw, custom commands. As a result, this system is perfectly positioned to perform AI-assisted penetration testing and solve intricate CTF challenges in real time, reading the output directly and deciding on the next logical attack vector without you having to copy and paste text manually. Let us look at the primary use case. The overarching goal is to enable AI-driven offensive security testing, first by letting the MCP interact with powerful AI endpoints like OpenAI, Claude, DeepSeek, Ollama, or any other models you choose to integrate. Second, by exposing a carefully controlled API to execute commands locally on a Kali machine. Third, by using the AI to actively suggest and run terminal commands to solve CTF challenges or automate your routine reconnaissance and exploitation tasks. And finally, by allowing MCP apps to send custom requests, utilizing tools like curl, Nmap, or FUF, and receive highly structured outputs that the language models can easily parse, analyze, and understand. This brings us to the core features of the project. We have AI endpoint integration, allowing you to connect your Kali environment to any MCP of your liking, such as Claude Desktop or 5IR. We have the Command Execution API, which exposes a controlled interface to run those vital terminal commands on your Kali Linux machine. We also have deep web challenge support, meaning the AI can interact with websites and APIs, capture flags via curl, and use any other tool the AI determines it needs to succeed. Ultimately, this is designed for offensive security professionals. It is an ideal setup for red teamers, bug bounty hunters, or CTF players who want to automate common tasks. Now, let us walk through the installation and running process. While you could install this using the standard package manager by running sudo apt install MCP-Kali-Server and then launching it with Kali-Server MCP, we are going to look at the bleeding edge installation today using git clone. To get the latest version directly from the source, you'll want to open your terminal and type git clone followed by the repository link, which is https://github.com/whoami123/mcp-kali-server. Once that finishes downloading, change your directory by typing cd mcp-kali-server. Next, we need to isolate our environment, so type python3-m venv.venv to create a virtual environment. Activate it by typing source.venv/bin/activate. With the environment active, install the necessary dependencies by running pip install-r requirements.txt. Finally, you can start the server by executing /server.py. Once you have the API server running, there are several configuration options you can use to tailor its behavior to your specific network needs. If you run the Kali-Server MCP-H command, it will display the help message and exit outlining the available parameters to run the Kali Linux API server. The options include the -debug flag, which you can pass to enable debug mode for deeper logging and troubleshooting. You can also define the port for the API server using the -port argument, followed by your desired port number. By default, this is set to port 5000. Lastly, you can use the -IP argument to specify the exact IP address to bind the server to. For security reasons, the default is 127.0.1.1, meaning it binds to localhost only and will not accept external connections. Similarly, you need to configure the client side. By running the MCP-Server-H command, you'll see the options available to run the Kali MCP client. Just like the server, you have a help flag. More importantly, you have the -server argument. This is where you define the Kali API server URL that the client should connect to. If you left the server on its defaults, you would set this to https://localhost:5000. You also have a very crucial setting, the -timeout argument, which sets the request timeout in seconds. Because security scans can take a long time, the default is set to 300 seconds, giving the tools 5 full minutes to return data before the client times out. And finally, you can add the -debug flag here as well to enable debug logging on the client side. Setting up this bridge fundamentally changes how you interact with your toolkit. Instead of manually typing out long, complex commands and parsing through hundreds of lines of terminal output yourself, you can delegate the heavy lifting to your AI model. You tell the model what your objective is, and it leverages the API bridge to run Nmap scans, enumerate directories with Gobuster, or search for vulnerabilities with WP scan. It reads the raw output, summarizes the findings, and suggests the next logical attack vector. It's like having a highly skilled junior penetration tester sitting right next to you, ready to execute commands at a moment's notice. Always remember to keep your engagements ethical, only targeting systems you own or have explicit written permission to test. Using an AI to automate your testing doesn't change the legal boundaries of cybersecurity. Thank you for watching, and I hope this comprehensive guide helps you integrate AI into your Kali Linux workflow smoothly and effectively.